Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury channel. And today guys, I want to talk about what your watch says about you. And the reason I'm raising this topic is I developed a very successful series called What Your Watch Says About You. And my good friend Eric, Watch Eric, has decided to steal the topic for his own pathetic use. And I gotta tell you, Eric, the only thing more douchebaggy than hooking up with Timepiece Gentleman, Nico, and Raymond is to steal the top titles from my videos. Man, that is so pathetic. I mean, man, why don't you come up with your own shtick? Instead of stealing somebody's shtick, why don't you invent your own? And I gotta tell you, Eric, I'm really disappointed with you. I think it's really quite pathetic that you would go and steal the titles from my top rating videos in a quest to become famous. And it's a real douchebag thing to do. The only thing more douchebaggy than stealing my video titles is to wear 2 wristwatches. That's right. Archibald Chesterfield III, I started to do that. I started to wear 2 wristwatches, but people like the Rodent 1, didn't understand the comedy I was trying to portray, and they started doing it themselves, and that's just total douchebaggery. And the only thing that is even more douchebag than stealing somebody else's titles, the only thing more douchebaggy is when you are indoors, is to wear a pair of sunglasses. That is the ultimate in douchebaggery. And I gotta tell you, the good thing about Eric is at least he's wearing uncool Ray-Bans. I always wore the Persols. Rodent 1 stole my idea of the Persols. And I gotta tell you, it's just douchebaggy. When you steal, it's like I had to pick up fashion tips, you know, brush your hair, wear a collared shirt. But when you start stealing titles from videos because your own channel is just pathetic, it's really, really boring. It's really boring. And I gotta tell you, I had a good sit down with Watch Eric. This was after I appeared on the Timepiece Gentleman. And, you know, they're a boys club. You got Anthony Ferrer. You know, he's just a douchebag. You got Nico, you got Roman, and you got Eric. And I said to Eric, this was off air, I said, you know, Eric, that douchebag Nico has stolen my shtick. I'm the one who swears. I'm the loudmouth, obnoxious watch person. He's come in and stolen my shtick. And douchebag Eric just says, I don't see any similarities at all. Yeah, douchebag Eric. Absolutely bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And I gotta tell you, douchebag Eric, I do see similarities of you stealing my video titles. That is really quite pathetic. And I'm gonna call you out on it. I think it's a really low act to steal someone else's creative titles. Why don't you think of your own titles and run with it instead of stealing mine? I think it's a real douchebag thing to do there. And I gotta tell you, Eric, it's almost as douchebaggy as wearing sunglasses in the video. It just really, really sucks. Nothing original. These guys there, they just go and copy Man, are any of you guys original, or do you just need to copy what somebody else does? You just need to go out there and fabricate what they do and hodgepodge it together. And I gotta say, I'm really disappointed with Watch Eric. I mean, I liked his content when he was over at CRM. He was over at CRM, and I kind of liked, I kind of liked what he said there, and it was okay. But I got to be totally honest with you. The Watch Eric Buy, Sell, Trade, the new website, yeah, it's pretty damn douche-baggy. And the interesting thing with Watch Eric is, he's only got 50,000 subscribers, but every video he's released, nothing's got less than 20,000 views. And I find that really hard to believe. I really do find that hard to believe. And buying views is uncool. Buying views is very, very uncool. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of douchebags out there. They steal my content. Just be original, man. You gotta think of your own thing. I mean, I wouldn't walk around in Cubans. I mean, develop your own style, Eric. It's just pathetic to steal the pontiff's material. I mean, what are you trying to do? Be cool by stealing the pontiff's material, man? I mean, come on. Bow and pay your respect to the pontiff. It's just very, very disrespectful not to acknowledge your sources. And I gotta say, I'm just very cheesed off they come out there and steal the name of some of my top videos. And he butchered it. Eric absolutely butchered it. The way I did it, I did 1 or 2 watches in each series. Eric seems to go through like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And it wasn't really, I didn't think it was done real well, Eric. So I got to be honest, I think you floundered. You went in there, you thought it would be great. And interestingly enough, your videos got 40,000 views from 5 days out there. Yeah, I believe it. I really believe it there. So there's a lot of douchebaggery going on. Guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I'll link to Eric's video. I'll put a little question mark. I don't know, that corner or that corner. I'm not sure. One of the corners will have a question mark. Click on it. Go and have a look and tell me what you think. And Eric, if you're watching this video, that was a real douchebag thing to do. You could have at least said, the pontiff started the series, What Your Watch Says About You. Let's tip our hat. And now, why don't we talk about it? Man, you could have handled it so classy. But man, it's about as uncool as walking around in a 1 kilo Cuban. It's just tacky, nasty, and vicious. That's what it is. It's tacky, nasty, and vicious. Guys, I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you think. Put some comments below. Check out Eric's video. And I will see you in the next one. Nasty critters! Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Patek's came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.